returned.
Welcoming back.
We had
technical difficulties.
because that is my curse.
Yep.
It's a good song.
So, you guys, we ended with you guys getting the time elemental, you putting him in anti-magic handcuffs and locking him out.
Yes.
You guys were talking about something? I don't remember what.
Yeah.
We don't want to talk about that idea.
Guys.
We're on our way up. We were
let's-
deciding if I should call my brother to teleport us out.
Yeah.
if you'd like, are you wanting to go back up to Hintry for a bit? Do you have things you need to do here, or are you just trying to get down?
Just really get down.
I feel like I had a swing and a miss with Goth Mommy, so I'm good to go.
Alright. Well, I do have
Just here for
With who
this
now?
time guy.
There was a Goth Mommy. I'll show you.
Oh wait, is it
Yeah,
the
you-
people
you-
from
yeah,
the bar?
yeah.
From the bar, yeah.
From the
Oh, okay.
Erectus.
Yeah, it didn't work
Yeah.
out for me, so we can leave.
I'm
Great
sorry.
It's alright. I didn't expect it to.
Was interest expressed?
playfully.
It was bartender
Yeah, it was-
interest. It wasn't real.
It was fake.
It was customer service.
It was
for me.
Hooters.
Yeah. It was I know I'm hot.
No, the bartender with big titties doesn't actually like you.
Exactly.
There's a
Don't
tip,
say it's
listen,
true.
don't read into
No.
anything that has a tip jar.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Or a tip G-string.
If it carries a
Or
tray,
is
stay
it-
away.
I mean, is there anything you need? I have a teleportation circle to Lostric, which would be a lot closer.
Well, we're
We
gonna
should
see if
take
we can
that.
teleport us straight there.
Yeah, because
Oh.
also we can't have a boat.
I mean, I'm in no rush. I just figured.
Who's
Look
this?
at this
Time
guy.
elementals and
Is it the
all
time guy?
Yes.
Shut up.
that. I'll grab my emerald.
You made my magic go away, not my mouth. I.
Would
That's
you like
fair.
me to?
I prefer if you did.
We should gag him.
I like him. He's fun.
I will call my brother.
All right. You do so.
Hey.
With a bunch of Ys.
Yeah. So I know that you guys are like busy doing your guild stuff. Any chance you could come here and then take us somewhere else? We need a little teleporty. Dante's here.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. All right.
He's alive. He's just dramatic.
Yeah.
We have the guy that was trying to kill him. He's.
There was a guy trying to kill him.
Yeah, it's a thing.
To be fair, if this doesn't work, we have another way.
Are you saying this out loud?
That's mental.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Because he wasn't trying to kill him.
We do have another way to transport quickly.
Hmm?
The Tirade Blade's dagger.
Yeah.
We can use him as
Yeah,
transport
it
for
is.
gold.
Oh
Technically
yeah.
Forget about him sometimes.
What was
It just
his,
costs gold.
What was his name?
Will that get us to
It was a very.
It'll get us to wherever we need to go.
buttery
Yeah.
name.
You just have to pay. You just have to pay.
It's a fee
Sorbet?
per person. Sorbet, yes.
Sorbet! Ice.
If you can't, it's not like the end of the world. I just thought I'd check.
I mean, how much of a rush are you in?
Medium to high.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'll say
I would need to like the end of the day.
like a red salsa, you know, where you're like hot but not like too hot.
Yeah. Just yeah. Jalapenos, but not like
Yeah,
yeah.
like pickled but not fresh. You
Yeah, I
know?
mean, if you could wait to the end of the day, I could be there. But we are. Something.
How much does it cost for sorbet?
I believe it was like.
I think he tells us whenever he goes.
It depends on
Yeah,
distance.
it depends on like
Which is
what,
not too far.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I will
just
say out loud.
We got a lot in the
Hey,
bank.
sorbet.
I'll say,
Dante's like, what's happening?
so we can be teleported by my brother, but not till the end of the day. So if we want to go faster than that, we might want to. use
Yeah, we'll just use
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Seems
So
like
I'll-
a better
Okay,
I'll
no,
click
it's
the
fine,
button.
Don't worry about it. Dante's alive. I'll look at Dante. Do you want to say anything?
I don't really have anything in mind.
Dante's alive. He's got a little baby guild, sort of. It's complicated. He's being weird about it.
Nice.
Okay, stay safe. Tell your boyfriend I said hi.
Will do.
Sorbet, where the fuck are you?
It takes him a moment.
It takes a
Give
little
him a
bit.
second.
What's happening? Who's sorbet? What?
A person.
So I met
Oh, is this
one
Dante?
time.
Yeah.
So I met.
It's
if
a
you wanna come
wonderful
with us. We're gonna probably just teleport back to their place.
Oh, I'll stay here.
That's kind of what I thought.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
But there's a guy, and then there's a dagger, and then he teleports you, and then you pay for it. I honestly have only had it happen once and was very confused. So.
All right. Well, I think I
He
saw
took us
spider
to a
flying.
place to
So
get
I'll just-
cookies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, not cookies,
Um,
but cooking utensils.
What about all the
Look-
guys in the
Looks
cages?
at looks over at Matilda and goes, "Guess I didn't really need your help."
Sorry. I thought we were gonna have to fight this guy.
She just kind of, oh, all right. Am I good to go? Yeah, you're good. to go.
Yeah.
Well, hardly.
Thanks
Can you
for the
do
help.
the thing? Oh, right. Teleports, sir. Hands her something. She teleports. Ah.
Okay.
Right,
What about-
thanks for your help and for your information.
Peace out.
And they leave.
What about all the people?
That's
Things
the
in the
reason why I
cages.
asked.
I don't really
The-
think that we
I
should
think
do anything.
because also the students here, I think they'll take care of them. Honestly.
Maybe.
Well, because like
Oh.
Square
Square.
felt like he was big chillin'.
Yeah.
Right, but
Oh my
that
gosh,
was
what's the
because
deal with-
he
Yes,
seemed to be a
that was
Oh,
pet.
he's rescued.
that could-
Yeah,
That's great.
I love
Oh,
that.
you're just trying. You're trying.
What's
You're
his
trying.
name?
I'm exaggerating, but I'm not.
Why?
He was rescued.
What's his
yeah.
name?
Why is he kept in a
From
cage?
you.
No, I didn't make him.
Why is he kept in a cage?
Inside.
Gotcha. Because he chews all of the furniture.
That's valid.
15.
15. No. What do you get?
30.
30. Okay. He rolled shit, but not 15 shit. He has a really big plus.
Probably trade these
He
things.
he
to
does not
wash
want to hurt this
dishes.
person. He did actually, at least in his mind, truthfully rescue it. There was a mage over in Quimbala that was doing experiments on creatures. This one seemed, well, not friendly, but it got there. And
Oh my
so
gosh.
We were able to get it there as well.
He's very
He's
like
pretty great.
once he warms up to you.
What's his name?
His name?
I've been asking.
Sorry.
You're good.
Come on,
Had
buddy.
cereal
I'm a
immediately.
little short, so it's okay that most people forget that I'm here.
I'll never forget that you're
I
here,
know
Baldwin.
nobody actually can, but like,
Well, you're unforgettable.
I
That
know.
is true.
I've been told that. Many
He's over here like,
times.
I know what I am.
I understand.
I've been
Let
told
you-
that a lot.
Goodness, that is.
Get a photo of that, Lex. Boom.
What are you doing,
Except the
man?
fact that I am very easy to forget. As in, I forget things a lot.
Don't do that to my laptop case.
Not like,
I was gonna say I don't think people forget you very easily.
no, they don't.
There we go. There we go, babe. There we go. We just take a picture, actually, of your the tattoo you did. Like
There we
that.
go.
Yeah.
That's the ad.
That's the ad right there.
You know,
Epic.
I have a feeling if I were to go back to that old dragon guy, he would probably actually remember me.
Yes, that's
Honestly,
the.
probably not.
He's an old guy.
I named him Phyllis.
Phyllis?
Yes.
Great name.
I like it.
I went to my. I have just like on my thing. I have like a bunch of names that I can just pull, and Phyllis was there. I'm like, that's
Phyllis.
Phyllis.
I have a cousin named Phyllis.
Yeah, feels he was. Yeah.
Yes. What did I say?
Phyllis was a girl.
Oh.
Oh, I can't
Take
do
her.
it.
I'm thinking of a different Phyllis.
Did you
Next
see
one.
my students?
Yes.
Yeah.
They were at
Could you just
food.
like message let them know it's for me to take care of Phyllis?
Hi. Remember when we opened the door and then closed it and then opened it and then closed it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was me. That wasn't. It was my friend, but it's fine.
Mm.
Could you? We're gonna take your boss on a little road trip, little business trip. Could you take care of the square?
Square.
Squirrel
What's the
bear.
matter,
Oh,
buddy?
Phyllis.
Yeah.
Her name was Phyllis.
Hey,
Yeah, I
Nothing.
guess.
Shouldn't have him over there. He's gonna touch something that he shouldn't.
meow to you too, bud.
Look at that.
Has him.
Look at that buddy.
What you doing?
Chonka boy.
Here's money.
It's Monty
We have a new
now.
money in the
A big improvement.
Damn.
Man, not having your magic is really limiting.
Here.
Yeah, but
Actually, yeah,
What?
3 minutes.
back.
It's-
Don't
Don't
do that on
scratchies.
that.
He
What?
wants
Bubba,
to
you're-
dig into the
Bubba, you are
water.
fine. Just hang out.
Not
He
having your
wants
magic is limiting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, it
it
sucks.
Yeah, it does. There's a reason I lock these things away.
Mac and cheese. Mac and
And
cheese.
yeah.
Smacking
Consider
knees.
your cheese mac.
You macked your last cheese.
Gonna cheese you, man.
You've heed your
Tune.
last
Hey, do you want
Tuna
midnight
is
I was gonna
Mass
say like
Map.
two can
or
two
midnight
two
Mass?
can play at this game.
So,
Think about that.
we're teleporting straight there, yes?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean we're waiting on Sorbet.
But then
Shower.
yeah, we're
But
just
like
gonna
he can
get
be
you
here in like 5
there.
minutes or like
Alright.
10.
Can I grab some like clothes?
No.
Do you not have clothes
I mean
on?
he.
I'm wearing some.
They'll
if I'm not
probably
on for
give
it.
you
I can go
clothes
grab
when we
you
get
some.
Well, we
there.
don't really know how long you're gonna be gone.
Oh, exactly.
I mean,
Well, either you're not gonna need them, or they're
Listen,
gonna give you new clothes.
We don't have time for your 12
3.
step skincare routine.
No, I just wanted to.
I go to the door. 3.
No, he as you open it up, he goes, wait, I can just bring you to the right door.
Mm,
I don't trust
but we
you.
like
4.
opening it randomly.
it is pretty fun to open randomly.
I don't trust you at all, actually.
I can go in first.
That's not
No.
fair.
That's
Okay.
actually worse.
I can say the command, and then it will bring us there. It doesn't matter who goes
It's
first.
not
It
magic?
just
12.
opens the door.
It's not.
I'm not casting magic. The doors are enchanted.
Oh, okay.
There's a 25.
He seems to be. I mean, I'll roll.
You don't have to roll.
If he's
No,
not
I mean-
lying, then you don't
well, the
have
thing
to
is-
roll.
The thing is, he wants to be hard to read regardless. That's why I always have you either
Pretentious
do.
asshole.
That's why I always do like diplomacy or manipulation, because then it's obvious when someone's lying.
I'm thinking midnight Mac.
I'm fine with that.
I just need any form of food.
Alright, pizza rolls.
Or
He goes, "Can I, or do you just want to keep opening the door?"
Ooh, I have those at
9.
No, we're opening the door.
Okay.
We'll find it eventually.
what's the word?
Can I do pot sticklers or pickles?
Wait. I mean, it's you just say the time of the room you want to go to. So, like, if I can, and in Astral, he says, you would know 9 o'clock as the door shifts. That'll bring it to the bedroom.
But I rolled a 9.
Oh, you rolled a 9?
Yeah, I rolled a 9.
Okay,
So
yeah.
it was already there.
Yeah.
That sheet
We're
doesn't
there.
work.
We're there.
I was already here.
Ugh.
This guy.
It's
Yeah,
always
he's
got
kind of
the
a
door
pretentious
there.
ass.
I was already here.
It might just be broken.
Do you want me to grab it? Or, like, can
I grab him 1 pair of undies, 1 pair of socks, pair of pants, pair of shirt, and that's it.
Say pair of
That's
shirt.
it. That's all you need.
Pair of shirt.
It's a second outfit. I'll take it.
You're probably gonna get a third one when you get there.
I mean, he's accommodating.
That's not what I want.
Uh huh.
There it is. What?
I mean, he's
Good
going
night.
willingly.
Why?
Because we surprised him.
Would you like a second pair?
If you don't mind.
I'll go grab the ugliest clothes he finds. Yes.
Epic.
Have you
I
seen
want to make it
him?
to where it's every single outfit, no matter
It's
what
horrendous.
he tries to do with the clothes I give him, he cannot make a good looking outfit. So it's like always one of the pieces of clothes is off color, to where it's just no matter what, it always just looks a little wrong.
Like, there is definitely
Good
a
boy.
bright white and an off-white thing.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
To where they,
Yeah.
to where like they're the same color, just the wrong shades.
Yep. Yep. And so it's just like always one thing that just looks off. So that way it can be a little bit more annoying.
Okay.
That's my prank that I do.
Do you have any items that you want to bring with?
I mean, nothing I don't have on me, other than clothes.
And these, I'll have them in a
No.
bag.
If I should be clear, I do have magical items on me. I can't use them, but these on.
I'm gonna rifle through stuff.
In like the back of his suit jacket, there's like 4 wands tucked into like little spots for them.
All 4 of them. Pat him down.
You find he has like do you know like the Caleb Budogas, like the things
Yeah,
with the books?
yeah, the
He
books.
has some of those.
Take the books out.
He has like 4 rings, like
Take
2 on
those.
this hand, 2 on this hand. He's like,
Take them all off.
and then
Take off a necklace if he has one.
my glasses are magical, but they do actually help me see, so I would prefer to keep them.
What's the magics?
It just lets me see when magic is cast.
Oh,
Mm.
that'll be okay.
Just, yeah, make sure everything's off.
I don't really cast a lot of magics.
Give the wands to you. If you
Actually,
want
I
to
do.
identify.
But
Actually, what do they do? Name them.
This one.
I'll just I'll hold them up one at a time. This one.
That's the binding one. That will free the devil.
All right.
Or
want to do that?
restrain someone else, depending.
Mm.
It's only for those band. So you have to unwrap the devil before you can wrap someone else. That one. That is just my basic. It's just a powerful spellcasting focus. That one there is a wand of greater illusion,
Nice.
and that one there is a wand of tracking. Basically, it's less of a literal wand. If you press the button, go ahead. You see a little piece. You can point it at someone that'll stick to them.
Why?
You know damn well why.
I don't need that.
You won't.
How do you get it off?
Give it to you.
If you know it's there, you can just take it off.
Alright.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll
Do that
hold
too.
on to it.
All right. I'll just give it
Why?
to him. He's the.
The only one.
For what?
Can I see?
I will give Balby the wand of greater illusion.
I don't need that.
Why are we giving
So
you?
you don't have to.
Yes, right in front of me.
Yes.
Disposing
Yeah,
myself.
I'm not taking his shit.
I don't think he's gonna need it.
Cause one, he seems pretty chill.
Debatable.
If he's going to prison, isn't he?
He's either gonna probably get
I don't
executed
know.
or
I
prison.
thought we were taking him to trial.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
Still
it's
stuff.
pretty obviously he's gonna be found
This
guilty.
has to go into evidence. I guess.
Well, we didn't say that.
When
Keep
did we
him.
become cops?
Also, if I'm imprisoned, I'm in there for what, like a lifetime? In there for 75 years. I still want my stuff since I get out.
Yeah.
Nah.
And
So
also,
until then.
I really don't. Miss
I'll still
that
be
thing,
alive.
though.
I'll
I
still be
probably
alive.
too,
Still
but
be
like,
alive.
unless something bad happens.
Everybody but Ben will still be alive.
Maybe it depends what happens.
But let's be so real. You think that like the jail guards are gonna be like, well, keep it for him? No.
True.
The jail guards are gonna disperse that shit, if not sell it on the black market. Let's be so.
So
It's
honestly,
like
it's
the
better
police
in
auction,
our
you know?
possession.
I mean, if
At least
anything,
it'll be good.
leave the bindings to the students. So if I do die, they can at least free the devil.
Fine.
Fair
I'll-
enough, I guess.
Since the other room is on the bed, I'll just set that on the bed with a note that just says, "If
I feel like it's ample
I
punishment.
die, free the devil."
That's awful, actually.
Eh,
Hate
I
that
feel like
shit.
the binding was kind of ample punishment. But
That's what
fair
you
enough.
said, right?
No. I mean, don't get me wrong. I keep him there. The binding is the punishment, but he's still useful, and so I primarily use him for his knowledge. And then
Your students aren't like evil and shit, are they?
no, the students.
That doesn't mean anything.
What are you teaching them?
When
Magic.
I was a student, I put tax and shit on teachers'
I'm teaching them
heads.
spellcraft and different forms of rituals. Nothing as like weird as what I do in my time.
As basically a lifelong student, most students are inherently evil.
Well, they're as evil as any other college student.
Right, so high levels of evil. I went to college.
We go to college once.
Do we need to have discussion?
But the
So
party
like
was
you-
fun. That was a hype party.
I didn't
So
even
May.
go to college.
Don't we need to go to the ship too?
No, we'll come back.
How big is the little bead that comes out of the wand?
It looks like I don't know. It is. It's smaller than like a bracelet bead, or it's
It's like a pea.
like just under the size of a pea.
It's like a ball. No, ball bearings are big.
They can be. They come in many
Yeah.
sizes, but and they're like sticky. As eventually, hello.
Ah, so bad. It's good to
Hello.
see you again.
Hey,
Yeah,
how's
it's
it
good to
going?
see you as
Um,
well.
Would you happen to know if Joseph is in?
Joseph?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
One moment.
I know I know their with their exotic desires.
Yes, I do believe that he is.
All right, cool. Maybe I'll sell a couple organs on the way out.
No one knows about that but you.
Yeah. Oh, I say it out loud.
Whose organs you selling?
What the fuck?
Because I thought that's a piano.
And I'm the bad guy.
When do you make a piano?
Yeah, whose organs are you selling?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I just want to know where you,
You just
got
said
a
that out
piano.
loud.
I know.
It's Ollie.
What the
Where'd
fuck?
you get a piano?
Oh, I made it.
Where are you keeping it?
That's the secret.
Up the
I'm getting very
His
concerned.
big butt.
What's your butt? Or is your butt like Wibble's one thingy that holds
Is
all
it
the
like
cookies?
Wiggle's D-bag?
Yeah.
Okay, with him being thoroughly distracted with this butt conversation, I'm going to stick the wand down one of his overall pockets and set it off. And then, you know what? I don't really have any use for this. Just take it back.
Make a quick hand check.
Okay.
You're distracted, so it'd be pretty easy, but go ahead and make me a quick hand
Well, also, what's
I
your
did.
passive detection?
Not high.
19.
Okay.
Yeah, that beats it.
And you hand off the wand.
Mm-hmm. And in your head, I just say, it's in his pocket.
Yeah, alright. Fair enough.
So where are we going? Are we going to the hall? Are we traveling?
We actually need to go to Portland City.
Portland City.
Nope.
Very.
Nope.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Portland City.
Yeah.
There's a cat.
The capital.
The capital.
Cat.
I was confused when you said no. Is Portland City? I was like, no. I was like, huh?
I'm like,
Where
I'm
are you
looking
going?
right at it.
I'm not.
Cat.
I'm looking at a big monster.
I'm looking at them toe beans. That's what I'm looking at.
Earlier,
Whoa.
he wouldn't let me do anything except for touch the toe beans.
He's really a chill cat. He doesn't really give a fuck.
No,
Alright,
he just
so to
wanted my
Portland, that
hand
isn't
on
too
his
horribly
beans.
far. 20 gold?
Alright.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, toss 20 gold.
Alright, perfect.
22.
Ah, appreciated. So,
Man after my own tin.
Do, man.
he kind of goes, he draws a circle. Everyone who's coming with, get in the circle.
Alright.
In
Yeah.
the circle.
You
the circle.
get the time elemental in.
I will like
Push him in the
link
middle.
arms with him,
Yeah.
so I'm not like dragging him
Yeah,
along.
I'll be like,
but-
hey, Kendra, just stand behind him. Yeah, be like, yeah, you.
He's outside the circle, standing behind.
Be like real right up in it.
As, sure enough, you guys are teleported just outside of the sight of the entrance to the city because, you know, he is a criminal. Alright.
Cool.
And best of luck to you all. I have another call.
Oh, he gets a call and then now he goes instantly.
Well, you don't know how long he's
That's
had
fair,
that
that's
call.
fair.
Yeah.
He's a very, very
Oh,
busy
also,
man.
I may I have my cards back?
What?
My cards?
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you, Kendra.
Can I have my robe?
Yes. No, we're no longer underground. This is great.
Thank you.
Well, see, you know the reboot system
Oh.
in the Fae?
Oh.
Italy.
What? Yeah.
You remember reboot in the Fae?
Yeah.
Yeah. It always takes them like what 30 minutes to get to you before they can take you places.
I mean, kinda. I mean, depends on which one you get. You
Yeah.
know, because there was a crazy one.
I don't think you remember.
Anyway,
what
so
reboot
we're
is.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think I do. I've been through a lot in the past 24 hours. And by a lot, I mean a lot of alcohol and a lot of drugs.
Uh-huh. But that's when they took like a caribou thing and they picked you up and took you places.
Yeah, the crazy one.
Pretty cool.
I didn't have the crazy one.
I remember the crazy. Anyway, that's semantics.
Reboot is uber bad.
Well,
Yeah.
what do we do? Just take him to
Yep.
the castle,
Yeah.
I guess.
And they take a caribou.
Yeah, just present him.
You want? I knock on Monty's door in my head.
Yes.
Do you want to sell drugs? Not drugs,
I'm
organs?
sorry.
You want to do like a quick start, real fast? No.
Are you running low?
No, I'm fine.
Then we're fine.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you for asking.
All right, let's go to the capital.
You're here.
Oh shit!
You're just on the floor
castle.
level.
I thought we were in the
No.
Tyrant Blades place.
No. He brought you straight here.
Okay.
Yep.
And even one.
Let's go to the kit. Oh.
How long has it been since someone flew you?
Flew me. Oh. I'll say a long time. It hasn't been that long.
What kind of carry style do you prefer?
It's typically under the arms.
I prefer
From the
getting
front
sense.
or the back?
Oh, well.
I prod with my claws.
I'll get him.
Grab
Front or
Huh?
back?
grab Bottleby.
Back, I
Very well.
suppose.
Can you
And I
fly?
will-
No, you can't. I grab you as well.
I get carried off him.
Kendra, move you up there.
Yeah. I'm huge. I can put Bottleby, like put a bunch of people on my back
Okay.
and whoever's in my claws.
Yeah.
Whoever can't fly, I'll take.
Okay.
Huge.
Yeah. As you fly up, you just see again. He is weirdly calm this entire time. He just kind of been quite some time since I've been here. They've updated it.
70 years is nothing.
It's like a lot longer than that.
Yeah.
It was like a few. It was like
Yeah.
No, I'm saying if he gets a life sentence,
Oh.
that's nothing.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty pathetic punishment.
Unless he gets sentenced to death.
Because like also, yeah, like war crimes are like huge. You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
We discussed it before.
yeah.
Mm.
Like, war crimes are a big deal. You know. So.
I'll
anyway,
let him believe that
Yeah.
70 is all he's getting.
But yeah,
Yeah.
lead him up to the castle.
So what is your true form?
It looks odd. It's like
I guess was one of those rings one of the things that was keeping him in his humanoid form.
Yeah, they would have been.
Okay, so I guess we would have seen it because I took them all off.
Yeah, it's like just a series of like polygons that kind of float around each other and kind of like.
If then I would have put that back on.
Thank you.
What the hell?
What did you send?
Why'd you do that? Why did you make me have to see that?
Because it's a print that's for sale.
Well, now I'm interested. We'll put that on my wall.
Nice.
It's only $9.
Fuck. They
Is
steal.
it weird or is it just weird by society standards?
It feels weird. Imagine you're having spasms, but your entire body. This keeps me solid.
Like what we've all had with Clarette.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
Yeah.
oh. Actually, I don't
So
know. Would I have Bottleby's memories now?
No.
probably just what he was currently thinking about, which was not much.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
So then actually I wouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Because I don't have his memories.
No, but you have met Clarette
I don't think I have.
Only over the mirror.
through the mirror.
But I don't know if I would know that she's a blood elemental.
Yeah, you just know that she's my sister.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, to anyone else, she looks more like a tiefling or devil folk. So you guys approach the Capitol building, the central castle,
I land right out front of the.
with Ulysses in hand.
Don't
And
you need to
as soon
be-
as I land, I go back into a butler.
Yes.
I turn back into a butler.
Yes.
Kind of looks you. Oh, nice.
It's a whole thing.
And eat a butler.
Shapeshifter then. Just notes it.
Did you not see me transform into a bird earlier? You know, the one that carries
There's
the
a
rest-
difference between animal shapeshifting and changing your humanoid form.
Oh,
humans are animals.
Yes and no.
Aren't
It's
we all?
I can sprout
I
wings, but I
was a
can't change
sheep,
my full
though.
form, if that makes sense.
I can change people.
Alright.
Actually can't. I can make them believe.
Onward.
I can make them believe they're an animal.
And I'm literally like not pulling him like he's a like I'm trying
He's
to
cooperating.
not
He's
have
not
too
resistant.
much
Yeah.
attention is where I'm going.
I get attention of a guard real fast and we need an audience with the queen, Queen Robin.
Yes. Recognizing you, seeing Ben.
Oh, actually, don't say that. I say Queen Amaria, because Robin's not queen.
Amaria.
Amaria, yeah, Queen Amaria, please.
You got it. As the guard does kind of go off. Oh, time to see if I die, have a sentence, whatever happens.
I have a question.
Hopefully something good.
Your heir, what was their purpose?
Well, they were. I don't know what is the purpose of a student. My heir was my star student, not my biological child, but I raised them from a young age into adulthood. I was functionally a father to them. And I wanted them to, you know, I wanted them to be able to take up my practice, my trade.
If you are okay, I have a question. You manipulate time.
Primarily.
If you combined that with death magic, could you bring someone back from that long ago?
It's one of my studies. It's in the works. Fortunately, it's kind of putting a damper on that time scale, but
Were they good?
better than me.
Were they good?
They were human. No, sorry. They were humanoid, whatever you want to call it. They weren't perfect, but they had a good heart.
Where were they from?
They were from. They were from southern Yementown.
If you're sentenced to death and they give you a final request, I would help you.
I appreciate the offer. Hopefully, it doesn't come to that, but
But you never know.
exactly.
Let's go.
Walks the queen does see him, and recognition only through paintings.
Presenting the Kelmith rules.
Yo.
Yeah, as you guys all walk in.
I say as we enter.
As the queen is kind of coming around the staircase, recognizes him through the paintings. So this is the one, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Until we can get everyone required present, contain him. If you have looks at the ring, recognizes, except for his ring,
And the cuffs.
and the cuffs. Go ahead and imprison him. Looking at the guards nod, taking him.
Hero's personal effects.
They grab it. They kind of dig through looking for any magic. Don't find anything.
No, also here are his wands.
Oh,
his
gotcha,
other
gotcha.
magical items.
Gotcha. I was thinking it was his clothes.
Except the tracking wand.
Except for the
Keep
one
it
that.
close.
Yeah.
They do kind of go and they put it into like a metal case, and then whoever has that takes it a different direction. As he very calmly follows suit.
Robin.
Yes.
He's like way too chill about this.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
With my high insight, is this I'll just serve a life sentence and get out of here calm?
You can roll. He is a very hard person to read, but you can roll.
I read a lot of his personal stuff. Am I thinking that is there a loophole that he might be try and exploit in since he was the Karen? Is that Karen? Yeah. Since he was a past Karen, is there a loophole he might try and exploit here?
You could definitely look into it. Not that you know off the top of your head.
I'm gonna run and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go look into it.
33.
I have
I
an
guess
idea.
Passing. Did you roll, Lex?
Yeah, but I only got a 22.
Okay. He seems unbothered regardless. It's not just because he's a life sentence. He just seems unbothered for some reason.
I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go research.
So what's the plan with him? Say this to the
Oh, the Queen?
Yeah.
Well, he'll have a trial.
Actually, is the current Karen there?
He's not here at the present moment, but he easily could be.
Okay. Well, I'll just go find him.
Yeah.
I'll just go find him.
Isaac, you go to his office. He is currently in there.
Hello. Long time no see. I need to look at your legislation.
The books again.
Yes,
Ah,
I need to look
go
at
look
your,
into them. You know what they
your laws and shit, and so I'll do that.
Yeah.
Lord,
And just get out a bunch of books and start reading. See if there's a loophole that he's trying to exploit.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a. I don't know. What would this be? Like, world check?
It's hard to beat detection.
This is more about reading comprehension than searching.
Might I be able
Make
to
a
give my
reading comprehension check.
Might I? I'm gonna take a card, smack it on my forehead. It's going to be 2 eyes glowing in the night, and a little. You can see a little beak poking through, and the outline of an owl. As I stick the owl onto my head and do it for intellect. I'm just gonna activate the card. What bonus might I add to this?
So
This is me activating the owl intellect card. You can tell me what I add.
would you rather have pro or a bonus?
Bonus.
Alright. So how much money are you putting into it?
I will just activate the card. So
Just
3
activate the card. So let's go ahead and give you +2.
+2. All right. Hey, it's a positive bonus now. So I will use 3 mana to reroll it.
oh,
17.
All right.
Can I keep that one instead? The one that Murph rolled? Because that would
Yeah.
go in 19. Let's you just say this is a survival check.
No. So 17. You find a couple things that could possibly be exposed.
Okay.
First of all, there is statute of limitation to a certain extent. It has been several hundred years.
Mm-hmm. But the other argument is that this has been going on since
for
it
several
since
hundred years.
it was since he did it so long ago, but it's still having current day effects.
Mm-hmm. Oh, totally,
It doesn't statute of limitations. I don't think would apply here.
Yeah.
So
very
that
possible.
I can knock out.
Another thing you could see is the punishment of manslaughter versus murder. It was not intentional, even though he didn't do anything to fix it.
Yeah.
That could get him out of death penalty into
Life sentence.
life sentence.
Okay.
Those are the two
See,
main things you see.
I don't know. like in a world like this, like a life sentence doesn't make sense to me.
We have it in memory and have the ability to share that memory that he confessed he found out and
Didn't
left.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
it's
Pretty bad.
yeah. He's technically an accomplice to his own crime.
I mean,
Well,
he did it.
in learning the information and not doing anything about it, he becomes a active participant in it becomes manslaughter to negligent murder.
Yeah, he's still
Yeah.
responsible.
He's still responsible for the deaths because he could have done something about it. So, all right, I'm good with these. I'm good with this. I'll return back to the group.
I just want justice served. Or justice maybe.
Unless the current Corinne can figure out something, because he might be smarter than me.
Yeah, I mean,
Anything else you might think of?
Just tell him like, hey, this is what we're going
Yeah,
against.
I talk.
Yeah.
I just talk out loud. That's all I do. I turn with a card facing like an anteater with
Yeah.
a card on his forehead.
I mean, if anything, we could get him for some additional acts, falsifying official documents. If anything, that could lengthen.
But also, I would assume it wouldn't just be one. This isn't one case. This is
No, correct.
multiple cases over the years.
My
And so
word
they
is,
would stack
let's say it was he got his way and got life sentences. That is now many generations. It could be, let's say 10 life sentences, but 700 years.
Yeah,
It's a long time,
longer than I've been alive.
but not forever.
All right, good. Still don't like you. I'll walk away.
What did I do?
Ben doesn't like you.
Pretend
I
you're
don't
dick,
like you.
yeah.
No, I just say it.
Yeah.
Thank you for the information. I back out and I run back to the group. All right, so we can get him on like a bunch of how to describe it. It's manslaughter, and then once he found out, it was murder. So it's now going to be
Makes sense.
yeah. And also we can get him on some like falsification of documents.
What do you think the charge is gonna be, Queen?
It's hard to say.
Another thing we need to talk to you about. How would you like to become a nuke?
Are we
really fucking talking about that?
I will use 3 mana.
Yeah,
rewind
reverse
time.
that entire. Okay.
I wanted to say it, so I love actually having the ability to actually do take backsies. Yes, and I'll rewind time.
Okay.
We do have a matter of great security. What's the word I'm looking for? Secrecy? Import. Something we might float across your desk, as it were.
Very well.
Preferably
Later.
Honestly, I'd love if Ben could give this information to you, but he seems very quiet at the moment.
He got here and still went to go see Robin. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yes, he's with his
Betrothed.
yes.
What's the word?
I was about to say confidant again, and he doesn't like it.
Confidant is not the
Consort.
word that you
No,
intend
he's
to
Consort.
use.
That's
He's
what,
the consort.
Yeah, I was about to say
The betrothed.
yes. But
The to be
Off
married.
fails.
defonced,
All fails.
affianced.
So,
Yes, but yeah, so we got him. That was fucking
yes.
crazy. Who else here?
So currently they're collecting everyone.
Oh.
I was about to get to that.
Okay.
So,
Because I'm like, what information can I say right now?
as you guys do see, Gricor arrives.
Okay.
Um,
And his husband.
Oxa, Amarea, and again the priest do all show up. Zachariah Burns. Since you were the ones to bring them in, technically, just one of you is supposed to be present.
Why only one?
It is. There is magic being done on a group, and it is, on average, limited to 6.
Somebody else.
I vote Carmilla.
What do you need our presence for?
You do not have to be present, but since you're the one to bring them in, you are allowed to be.
I think Carmilla or myself.
They got the best memories.
And we both have the capability of sharing our memories.
That too.
Yes, that seems quite right.
I mean, I do too, but I don't think my memories from his house
Would
are
you
going to be
like to-
very useful.
Carmela, when Alexis has such a bad headache.
So, who's going?
Carmilla.
Come on.
Oh, I thought that both of us were going.
No, you choose one.
Oh, you can go.
You sure? Alright, it's me then.
I'm gonna turn into.
I did make a deal with him too, that if he was
I'm
sick,
gonna
so
turn
that
into
would
a
help.
bug.
Okay.
Just that way I can watch.
I've been actively threatening
Natalia's
to kill
gonna
him
be
for
a
2
fly on the
minutes.
wall.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a fly on the wall.
So,
Like outside of the radius of like whatever spell they're about to do.
Yeah.
So that way they're not like, the spell didn't work on something.
So, as they go in, there is a small room, and in the center, there is 5 seats with a spot in the center. Seemingly already knowing what's happening, you see as Ulysses is brought in, he immediately moves to the center and stands there. As the king, Oxa, the priest, and Gricor and yourself sit in 5 seats. Gricor presents the bracers. And as a spell is cast, you do see a cylinder appear. Can you read lips?
I can try.
Yeah.
I don't have that. Like I don't have that technically
Yeah.
ability.
Yeah.
If Natali sucks at this, I do want a Natali bad lip reading.
I will try my best to.
Yeah.
I won't say it, but
Yeah.
I will try my best. You want me to do a detection?
Yeah, do detection.
Okay. 25.
I say you may not get every word,
Every
but
word,
you
but
get the gist.
A majority of it. Okay.
Dang, so it's not a bad lip reading.
No, not this time. But you see as Gricor puts the bracer on him, man, the names are escaping me today. Goodness gracious. Ulysses puts on the thing willingly. Are you directly responsible for the death of the royal table's family? You see, like, he's instantly, like, the wording was very specific, and he's like, yes. Was your crime intentional? No. Great. Did you have information of the crime that you did not share? Yes. I mean, that's enough to charge. Looks back at the rest of the group. Is there anything you'd like to add?
I do have the capability of recalling the conversation we had, if you would like to see it.
Sure.
And I will broadcast.
Yeah. And just him being like, I was embarrassed, that whole thing.
Mhm.
Yeah. And you don't have any argument? No.
Wait, does it go green?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone is.
Well, it's the eternal issue. It's like
Yeah.
when you live forever,
Yeah.
you don't care.
This is, though it was not intentional, is multiple lines of royalty. Crime upon royalty is considered a higher crime than murder of a civilian. The Queen, there is Article 7, if you would wish to pursue that.
Did I read about Article 7?
So, roll me a history check.
Oh, God.
Jack off that dice.
Do I still have Owl?
Sure.
Fuck yeah, +2. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay. So Article 7 is if there is a life sentence longer than 150 years, the nobility present can choose to do death sentence instead.
I push that into her head.
You do not.
Never mind.
No outside interference.
I try. I go, this is what's happening.
The Queen thinks. She actually is going to look to you. And she will connect you psychically, because she is within this circle. We have the option for the death sentence here.
He still has the bracelet on, right?
Yeah.
Continue.
He has functionally, even if he didn't know at the time, killed me. But you are the one who talked to him. What do you think?
Do you regret it?
He thinks so.
Not because you got caught, but because you did it.
The truth is, yes. Great. I do regret that I did it. And I regret that I left without saying anything. Great. Go ahead and make me an insight check.
I haven't been rolling these with advantage, and I forgot about that.
Oh.
I mean, I didn't need it.
Yeah.
But.
Not a nat 20,
No.
but a natural 19 or 18. It was one of those two.
It was a nice number.
33.
33. He does seem to regret what he did, but there is more to what he's saying then.
Continue.
So would you have gone orange instead of green? Because technically...
Because
No, he didn't lie.
It wasn't even necessarily misleading. He does regret it.
He didn't lie.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
just didn't elaborate.
Yes. The king and queen that I was Kryn for were my friends. And I mourned their loss. Truly did. More than that, I regret losing my home. I lived here for nearly a century. This was my home base. This is where I lived, and I am saddened that I lost that. That's great.
But
That's where it ends.
The ones after that?
Hmm?
The ones after that. The
I
ones
never got
you
to know
didn't
them.
know.
I never got to know them all. And some of them I never met at all.
What punishment would you give someone in this situation? Bearing in mind, knowing what you know of yourself and your lifespan. What would you do?
He ponders on that for a moment. And just goes. Problem is, I have a soft spot for those who are in the pursuit of knowledge. So,
If someone killed your family, what would you do?
you've already seen. I imprisoned them. It's already been done. Even without this, there's no point in me lying. You've seen what I would do.
Even in the pursuit of knowledge?
Maybe not. Honestly, again, I have a soft spot for the pursuit of knowledge. Maybe forced servitude is what I would probably do. It flashes green.
I'm gonna say it every single time. Like, does it flash green?
Queen, as his final victim, I cannot tell you that I would make this choice. I think it's a choice you deserve to make. He would be a wonderful ally, but he would not be a trusted one.
So, let's say we did bring you into full servitude. You worked for the kingdom, or just to stop you from up and leaving. We know you're more than capable of traveling quickly. And we know you are capable of great deception. So, what is to make us trust that you actually serve this kingdom? You could always make a contract. There's hesitancy around the room. It's a simple solution, one that is utilized in most other countries. I don't see why not. I would study whatever you wanted me to study. I just ask that those studies that would not bring harm to the kingdom, write this in the contract. I can continue to pursuit of my own studies. I am trying to bring back a loved one. And in a healthy and regular way, not in a great old one way. It flashes green.
Just gonna give you the look every single time I want to know.
My intentions 400 years ago and now are the same. I'm in the pursuit of knowledge. And if I could continue that pursuit, very well.
That's 5 generations.
400 years?
Yeah.
That's a lot more than 5 generations.
Mm-hmm.
80 years. 400 divided.
20-year curse.
Well,
yeah.
because we were talking about like 80, like for a life
2 years.
sentence, like a life sentence would be 70 to 80 years.
Yeah.
So it's roughly 5 generations.
Yeah.
That's what I was meaning.
Yeah, I'd argue it's closer to 10 to 12 generations.
Well, if it's 20, then it's like if it's 20-year curse, then
10
It's a
10 year.
2 year.
10 year.
2
2. Oh my god, words. I know what I'm trying to say.
Jesus.
I'm struggling today, guys. 2-year curse. Most of them died in their 30s. Yeah. 10 to 12 generations. For however long seems fit. That is what I would propose, but I'm also the person, on the chopping block. It looks over at Gricor and goes, I wrote the books, I know what section you're speaking of. Shall I put it to a vote? They look to the queen. I'm going to roll for what people say. Except for the queen. The queen has made up her mind. Right. Those in favor of death. Grukor raises his hand. And Arca raises his hand. Those in favor of servitude. The queen raises her hand. The priest raises her hand. Do you vote? That's what I rolled this, by the way. I rolled 2 and 2. Technically, the queen already decided on servitude.
I think the queen takes 2 votes.
we could do that route if you don't want to vote. We could do queen gets the, because that is the default, is the queen gets the save. It's a tie. So if you choose not to vote, that is an option.
I don't know.
Okay. Oxa. Yes, Oxa. Get Mehet and Colin. Write up a contract, and in the meantime, keep him in cuffs. We will get a room ready for you. You're going to be in the dungeon in the meantime. But it's not a permanent fix. Bring him back. It drops. Guards, bring him back to the cell.
So, the 7th Amendment thing, it means that if the sentence is over 150 years,
I imagine it's
they
like
can
midway
actually
through the
do.
sentence.
Yeah.
they can actually do the death sentence. Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me? Hey, hello? Hello? That's the end of it. I see it.
All right. And with that, yeah. And with that,
I do want to ask him a question.
yeah, you can go visit him in his cell. Well, in the meantime,
How do we get your heir here?
as long as the cuffs are on, he will not move he will not move off this plane.
So he needs to be brought here in cuffs.
The cuffs that he has, yes, the manacles, they're not tied to the wall as much as they are fastened to reality. So as long as they do not leave the plane, they simply float.
We can probably send someone to get him.
Yes. Well, I was going to see if I could have access to my lab. That's where most of my research is, and if they want me to research things, it'd be good to have my own research.
That is true.
But of course, that isn't my say now, is it? I'll talk to the contract makers.
You didn't die.
I didn't. I am grateful for that, though I was prepared for it. Though my pursuit is always to, stay alive.
It didn't seem like that today.
Well, if people think you're desperate to live, they're more eager to take it.
Does the loneliness kill you? Hurt.
Of course. I try and bring about students. Try and make connections in that way. I try not to be alone for too long. But yes, watching people come and go, sometimes much more quickly than you would like, is painful. When I came here 400 years ago, I was about 800 years old. 400 of those 800 years were spent in the cosmos, and 400 were going from lab to lab. Time elementals are remarkably rare. Really didn't get a world of my access to the world itself until about 600 years ago, about halfway through my lifespan. that is when the pursuit of knowledge really began. I had some natural power with time. The rest is learned. But during that time, I've had captors come and go. I've had people that rescued me die of old age just for me to end up somewhere bad again. I've been used as a weapon, and I've been treated as a friend. At the end of the day, sometimes even seeing your greatest enemy go, it's like a piece of you goes with it. Thus is the curse of mortality.
What?
It's like man after my own heart.
This doesn't give you a pass.
He's not claimed to be a good person once.
Just because me and you have similar stories.
I appreciate your candor.
If there's one thing that I don't have a trouble doing, it's talking.
I noticed.
Would have been a long trip if you did it by foot.
The one thing I'm good at is listening.
Well.
Keep that in mind when you're done with the pomp and circumstance.
Well, the way it sounded, we'll have a room here soon. I know. Again, hopefully I can just have access to my base. If not, just transfer my things here. But we'll see what they allow. I don't have anything explicit. Well, the devil. I don't have many things explicitly criminal. Oh, and blob. Alright, I have a few things that are explicitly legal. But I can dispose of them.
The greatest thing I find here today is that I've not had a hand in the death of another person. And that's while you stay here with the capability of leaving. So,
The capability of what?
leaving.
Fair enough.
Good night, Ulysses.
Have a good night. As he kind of flops down on the prison cell bed.
I'm coming back to those cards.
He laughs and goes, alright.
They're cool.
They're nice.
Oh, does it whip my muscles? The fly says to you. Does it whip my muscles? Oh! Fuck!
Oh, actually, he will go, before you leave, just so you know this doesn't apply to me. The limit of the anti-magic cuffs is if they broke a limit, they will not work.
A cap.
Yes. I have not broken a cap. They do truly work on me. But, for future use, from the sounds of your conversations, it sounds like you have powerful enemies. So be aware of the limitations.
So my muscles as well.
Yes, I did.
Oh.
Okay, you just opened something up for me. Have you heard of, the, Phoenix Fire Gauntlets?
I have. Shockingly, with a natural 20.
What would they do
What will
to
they do?
someone without a cap?
I mean, the stuff have been done. From my understanding, it burns them out and it explodes, and then the only thing left is the gauntlet itself.
So they're recyclable.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, but every time it goes off, the enchantment renews, which means you'll have to resist it for every use.
Oh no, I wasn't saying I put them on.
To collect it, you would need to resist it. So it's a gamble every time, but technically, yes. The best thing to do would be to destroy it, but that hasn't been found possible yet.
We'll talk more about bringing back your heir. I have pretty strong death magic, and I imagine it would be hard to grow your death magic if all you are is time.
I suppose that you're right. No, I'm able to go into other magics. But
On a
death
scale of 1 to 5,
death eludes me, and so does its magics.
that's true. Well, I know all too well about death, so
I've looked into it, but hardly had any success myself. To put it
I
simply.
can't relate. So maybe once this is all set up, I can help you do that. But if you lied and he is evil,
He's no more evil than any other man. He's honestly, he's better than most. He's a good heart, but big ambition.
do you think 70 years in suspension?
When you're revived, you do not remember that time. But we've had many conversations, so even if he did, I like to think I left it somewhat pleasant. What you saw was a cage, what he sees is a room.
Okay. I'm actually leaving now, unless you have anything else witty to say as I walk out the door.
I'm sure I do, but not that I can think of.
Wonderful.
As you walk out, and he does not say anything.
Why are you still a bug?
It's fun.
I'm just talking to a random fly. No.
Yeah.
Just like,
It's on the shoulder.
hmm.
I don't know, it's fun.
No.
I'll turn back into Gordon. Yeah, that's right, I remember his name. It's just fun sometimes. So, but Article 7, did they remember it? Alright. I was able to read a little bit of the lips. What was the decision they made?
Servitude.
Fitting. It's good. It's good.
We gave him the same punishment he gave
Yes.
the devil. So.
We did good today. We did good. You good?
Mhm.
Right.
Are you good? Okay.
Right of. It was a lot of rock.
Yeah. Are we going to talk about that?
Are we?
It's not my story to tell.
I think I'm good.
I think you're lying to yourself. But that's okay. That's fine. I'm not a therapist, so.
Maybe later. Oh.
Regardless on the scale of the timeline, I don't really care. We are forever unchanging, you and
I don't know about forever.
I. No, not forever. But we're living the life of someone's forever, right?
That's a great way to put it. That's a great way to put it.
I know. I think it's time to rest.
I think it's time to rest. I'm gonna go hit the sack. Or whatever they call when he go hit the nest. The sticks.
I think they sleep in beds here.
No, I saw Ben and Robin there. They were up in the tree.
Yeah, but
No, the queen had a bed as well. Yeah, no.
when you
It's
have a special made bed that compensates for wings, it's actually very nice. It's very nice.
I'll have to try that. I go and try that.
Yeah. You
I make wings and I sleep on them.
For
whenever we go to sleep tonight.
You sprout wings and you go to bed,
Yeah.
accommodated for wings.
Yes.
Pretty comfy.
No back pain when you wake up.
Yeah. Said it's wing pain. Oh, actually, I don't know if we're going to sleep tonight. I don't really know what time it is.
I mean, it's evening.
Okay.
It's evening time. Eventually, you do see.
We have to get back to our boat.
You do see Ulysses being brought up to a room with the 3 contract makers, him still handcuffed, as they're kind of chatting. Look, my base, if you need to go through it, you can let me know what I can keep and can't keep, but everything there has a purpose. Everything has
Actually, if you guys are going to the base, can you just take us with you?
We do need to get our.
Yeah, we do need to go back.
I mean, that's only if they allow me to have access to it.
I mean, you're still gonna need it. Okay. So we do need to go back. I don't want to walk.
How are they looking as far as agreeing or disagreeing for access?
It's Quallen seems like the only one who's really like I don't know, because he's the head of like the housekeeping and everything like that, and so he's kind of like having access to a whole other mansion in the mansion that could cause problems, especially if people go to his place and out. They kind of.
All right. So, what's our next plan? War.
Don't we need to go to?
Capital Disney.
No, we don't. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, because our next stop was to No, we don't need to go to Helios Call. Because we found out that apparently that guy thought it was just like a ward against evil. So,
What else do we need to do?
I think.
Just go to the
Actually,
capital.
do we need to talk to Camilla,
What?
the alien people?
It's fine.
We're good.
We've got a war to fight, and that feels like side business. So we
Well,
can-
honestly, we might actually have some extra time because it was going to take us a little bit, and the queen was like, "We need to get our troops ready." So we have like a little bit of time still, unless you want. Like, we head back up to Hentry. I don't. How long would it take from Hentry to get to the capital of Disney? Do we know?
Using ship or slow and glider.
Using both. Using the glider across land and using the ship across the water.
Make him do the math.
I don't know if we actually have a map or not, but I'll put it up to map.
I don't have the full map on my computer. I'm sorry, but
No, I might have to go home because my headache is.
Really? Honestly, I think it's getting late.
yeah,
anyways.
we're about done. So, where you guys just go over Helios Call straight
Yeah.
over to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not even making land in Helios Call. Like, not even port. You just go right across.
So, going straight there using boat for as much as possible, and then switching, keeping the mind of the day to make the ship appear and
Yeah.
disappear about. Well, plus you guys will go overnight,
Mm-hmm.
so about 11 days.
About 11 days.
If you guys go nonstop.
That honestly was perfect. Because it took 9 days to get up, and so 11 days to get over. Well, we stayed a night, so that's 10 days. So 21 days, almost full, like half, that's half a month. So we have like 2 or 3 more weeks, really. We really need to talk to the queen, honestly. And I think we do that tomorrow.
I agree.
I think we get a night's sleep here.
Do you think the ship is safe?
We paid for it, so it should be
Okay, because we kind of just left it there.
the same box.
They'll be fine. They know how to do the dishes.
That's really all they know how to do.
Yeah, and they have
Yeah, they're
food.
If they do come to a deal where he can have access to his base, that brings you right back to your ship. too.
Yes.
So that'd save you another 9 days.
Yes.
I was going to argue that if they said no, that they at least grant him temporary access
To get his stuff.
his
Stuff
stuff,
and to give us.
and so that we can
Yeah.
take advantage.
That'll probably be something we do tomorrow.
Yeah. I was just saying, like, regardless, we're getting back.
Yes. If we had to call it in.
We stole all of his alchemy books.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
he's not gonna love that.
Wait, what did we steal?
All his alchemy books.
Oh yeah, we did.
And I
Good
drank
boy.
a cheap potion.
I planned on reading them and then putting them back, but I can't say the same for Ben.
Yeah.
I don't know what
I
Ben's.
absolutely drank his teleportation. Yeah. Actually, Bumblebee did that.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, it was
No,
you.
Bumblebee did it.
It was you as me.
No, Bumblebee did it. I don't have that memory.
You did it. I
Nope.
didn't. I don't have that memory.
I don't have it either. So who did it?
I remember you doing it.
I wasn't there.
You switched to me somehow. And then I
I think
proceeded
I'd remember that. I think I would remember that.
to call myself Bottleby Prime, and you were not Bottleby Prime.
Bumblebee too.
Yeah.
Shall we all get you a drink?
Mm.
We'll observe it.
With that,
We'll go get
you
you
guys spend the rest of the night celebrating a successful job.
How much money do I spend? All of it.
20. I don't know.
Damn.
If you want full out, that. Well, I guess you don't need rooms, so 10.
Let's go.
I was thinking rooms and everything. You guys all party. You guys celebrate, and you make your way to rest. The last thing before we end the session, Carmela. As you're sleeping, you have a dream. In this dream, you are in a dark place. It's not familiar. It doesn't feel like a cave. It doesn't feel like anything you've seen before, but it's like a tunnel of some kind. As you're kind of moving your way through, kicking off the ground, it's kind of moving as you're walking. And you're just so hungry. And then you see a light. A yellow eye. And you wake up.
Hated that.
Disgusting.
And that is what we're ending tonight's
Disgusting.
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 Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you saw, like, subscribe, not
Do
on Twitch,
everything.
hit that follow, and we'll see you in the next one. Turn it on.